So this is a lot of files, a lot of work that I've had over the years, um, having to um, see. Sometimes the system is good, is there to help people, but just some workers, they don't obey the law. And anyway, I have a bunch of court stuff here. Um, it'd be years of annoyance and like the last 5 years through the court because of gang stalking and annoyance from um, some people taking advantage of the government, bleeding them dry of funds so they can create problems and use me and my son Jacob Kowalewski as a job so they can make money of us. Um, I'm just I'm in awe of how big a story I'm these things really are to a lot of people. Really, it's common. I know for a fact that no, some women, they died because they didn't have husbands that cared for them. They wanted to do that with them, to gang stalk them as well, because they wanted to take their children from them and make money off them. And I guess that was just the kind of guy that I married, protecting all the him and his mates. Um, they just they use poor people to pick on poor people, basically. Um, just caught up in a system. Jacob Johan Ronaldo Kowalewski Brooks. So this is about Jacob and about what happened to him. And what happened to him was that from the time he was born, he had problems with having an IRD number. And having an IRD number and a father who went to jail. And the IRD number is good to have because they need to go to school and things like that. But I guess the problem was when I had Jacob, I was married to Joseph, and we tried to go to church together, but I was the only one in the relationship that wanted to do that. And he decided to make bad choices and friends. He left me and Jacob for his friends, and he's still with them. He chose them over me and Jacob, and they just kept picking on us. Not all of them, some of them. Some of them. So some of them helped me and Jacob, and some of them tried to keep picking on us. Still continues today. So I did a Bernardo's Ministry of Justice program, and I got went to court, and I got about 5 FAM orders, and I put a couple of disputes in, stick up for my rights. It was sad because I've been let down by some people I can't trust, but some people I could. And through my experiences, I realized that sometimes I have to just forgive, and I've done that. And then I have to just learn from these experiences and to continue to try and be happy and improve my situation, and be grateful that I have work, and also that my children are safe, happy, and healthy, and that I have opportunities for marriage to someone more responsible as a father to my children, and also an endless amount of unlimited opportunities out there that anyone can have. So having the right attitude helps. and this is years of being bullied and gang stalked. That I know that my enemies don't hate me now because they tried to help me to have work so I could come have time with my children. And so they're not really my enemies, but we have to continue to be making good decisions to improve ourselves, and that's what I understand.